Hey everyone, it's Lisa from MOONPRISM Planner. Welcome back to my channel for another video, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching. Today I'm going to be planning for the week of May 20th through the 26th in my Erin Condren using the Crystal Moon Energy Kit by Aurora and Avalon Creations. This is the full kit. It comes with like 2 full regular size sheets with your like full boxes and bottom washi. And like a few half boxes and some stuff. And then you've got these other smaller like quarter sheets where there's like date covers, date dots, some extra boxes, like check boxes. There's these unique boxes that are like right there that you can kind of write in, and some deco. So I'm going to be using that kit this week. A previous week I used the My Newest Addiction Dragon Mother kit for the series finale of Game of Thrones. You can check out that plan with me down in the description box if you'd like to see how that week was planned. But for now, let's go ahead and get into this week while I put down the bottom washi and full boxes and headers and date covers. Then I will kind of recap how that Game of Thrones week went. So by the way, before I get started, I do PR for Aurora and Avalon Creations. So you can use my code MOONPRISM. And then you will save 25%, and you will also get my Moon Phase freebie dashboard. Unless if we're having like a group sale, then just put MOONPRISM in the notes. That way you can use the group sale code and then you still get my freebie. So anyways, let's see. Let's flip back to the previous week. So Monday the 13th, I remember I actually called out that day. I used my little pillow that was in the kit, and I put a little sleep-in script because I literally just like slept all morning because I really needed to rest. You know, like sometimes when you're sick and like you just really need to like sleep for like 24 hours, like let your body to like, fight off whatever is going on. And, if you're sleeping, then it's like less work your body has to do for you to be like moving around and thinking about stuff. So I was like, I just need to sleep. Oh, by the way, right here, I used this like skinny strip that came on the bottom washi sheet because the date covers are very thin. And I kind of wanted a little bit more color back there, like in the background. So I thought that looks really cute. Anyway, so then also I had a meeting with one of the mental health advocates for like children's mental health, because she was going to come with me to my son's IEP meeting. So I had to meet up with her first, which was like, it's so unfortunate because I really did not want to go anywhere. I was, again, sick. I called out of work and I was like, I don't want to go anywhere, but I like really need to go and meet her, because I needed her to be there for the IEP, to help me out, because it was like my first time getting together with them. And I had a feeling that my son's school was going to give me a hard time about getting him an IEP because it took them literally the whole entire school year to finally get him evaluated, even to see if he could qualify for an IEP, which I knew that he could because of his disabilities. But anyway, so I had to meet her. So I did that on Monday. Then on Tuesday, I left work early because I was still not feeling good. So I actually went to the quick care, like the Walgreens has a like quick care clinic. I always like to go there instead of like go to like my primary doctor, because like whenever I try to make an appointment with like my primary, they can't see me for like a week or something, and I'm like, well, what the heck, I'm like sick now, but it's not an emergency. I'm not gonna go to the ER, you know what I mean? So I just go to like a quick care or like urgent care place. So I went there and I got some antibiotics, and because I did have a sinus infection, which I still am kind of like on the tail end of recovering from, but I am feeling much better. Have been able to, go to work and move around the house successfully without feeling exhausted. I wanted to use, I think there's some flags in this kit, but me and my foil, so I wanted to use these like foily flags that I had from Station Stickers. So other than that, so I went to the quick care. I had to make a PO run, to the post office, because some things you still just have to do. It was like so unfortunate that I really just wanted to take a couple days and just like do nothing and sleep all day. But both of those days that I was resting, I ended up like having to do at least one thing, but it was like, whatever. Then I planned with my son, since I didn't plan with him on Sunday like I was supposed to. And then Wednesday was my son's IEP meeting. which thankfully I can report that he did get approved for an IEP. I was worried. I was really, really worried that they were going to try to fight me on it. Because they try to say things like, oh, when he really, really tries, then he does great. And I mean, like, sometimes, yeah, but then, I mean, why is he still like reading at like a second grade level and he's in the 4th grade? You know, like, these things are like, you can't just ignore these things. And plus he has the diagnoses actually, you know, like multiple, that qualify him for mental health disability. So I'm like, what the heck? I don't know. I've just been going around with the school for a long time. Like I said, I made them aware of his diagnosis in the beginning of the school year, like in September. And yeah, so I finally found the advocate, which they're run by like a nonprofit by the state. So that was really cool. I wish I'd known about that resource sooner, but I finally found her, and then she helped me like get the letter together so I could send them a formal letter to request the evaluation. Y'all, if you got kids in an IEP or whatever, like, you know the struggle. So unfortunately too, she was late. I mean, it wasn't like, you know, like, I'm not mad at her for it, because like, she had an issue. We all have issues sometimes. It's like, whatever. Her phone ended up like taking her the wrong way, and she ended up like on the completely other side of town than where her school was. I was like, dang, that sucks. Like, I can just imagine, you know, you need to go to a meeting and then you end up on the wrong side of town. Like, that would be so frustrating. I would be so mad at myself. So like, I know I can, you know, I'm not going to be mad at her for being late to the meeting. She actually didn't end up really being at the meeting at all. It was like we were wrapping up, and they were just kind of like, we were like signing that we all attended the meeting, and everybody was kind of leaving, and then she walked in, and so I was like, oh, that sucks, because I really wanted her to be there to like ask questions or like point out things that they should be saying that they're not, or, you know, because again, my son's school just like really has not been on the ball about helping him, and I've been, you know, his main advocate this entire school year. But yeah, she was at least there to walk in, and there's my son. He was standing there watching me plan, and he picked up my tweezers. So yeah, but she came in, I had his IEP meeting. He did get the IEP, which was great. So he can now receive the special ed services that he needs. And I mean, yeah, it's like a week left of school, which again, still sucks, but like, whatever. It will follow him into the next year. So, and then I closed my giveaway. I was having a giveaway over in the Go Wild group for the like fellow people that went to Go Wild. So I closed that giveaway. Then on Thursday, I had to go and pick up my in-laws from the airport, because they're like always out of town. So I picked them up from the airport. Also, my Go Wild haul went up, so definitely check that out if you haven't already. It's an hour and a half long. And I was like, I felt like I was rushing through it too, because I'm not, you know, y'all know I film on my phone, and I can't, like, I don't have space to be just like filming a 3-hour video, you know. Also, we finally got around to watching Captain Marvel. Finally, anyway, now we can finally watch Endgame. And my son stayed at his dad's house on Thursday and Friday. Then on Friday, we just had some bills to pay. Also, it was the Simply Gilded releases, so that was super exciting, because I got all the cute little 5mm. I love those so much. Saturday, my mom and then my in-laws, I call them my parents, went out with us to the cannery for brunch. We treated them for Mother's Day, and also for my father-in-law's birthday. Since they were out of town, we didn't go out for Mother's Day. So we treated everybody, my mom and their parents, or my husband's parents, to the brunch, a brunch buffet. Then after the buffet, my son and I stopped at the post office. I dropped my husband off at home because his back was hurting. And so me and my son just went to this like free event. It was like Carnival in the Clouds. It was just like some free event about drones, and there was like some drone vendors there, and it was like to celebrate the drone, you know, invention or whatever. But they had a lot of free stuff to do. Like, we watched some kids perform, and we played like Giant Jenga and Giant Connect 4, and we also they had some free jumpy houses and like a free big old slide. He went down that, so that was really fun. And then, and then it was a full moon as well. So my son had asked me to help him to charge some of his crystals from a bracelet that he broke. And I thought that was very nice. So I kind of showed him how to do it and what we were going to do, so he could charge his crystals under the full moon. By the way, those headers that I used, the like scallop bow headers, were some leftovers from the Give and Girl. And then also those overlays, I used a couple of like purpley lavendery overlays by Rose Color Days. It was just from a free sampler I got from her, and I thought the purples would look really pretty with this kit. And then just really quick on Sunday, I did not have work because we're out for a couple weeks while we're in between the spring and summer semester, so I didn't have to work for the school, and it was just the Game of Thrones finale, which I did not enjoy. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to spoil anything, but like, I just wish things had gone a little differently. Like, I feel like the outcome ended like as well as it could have, you know, for the way that the story was going. It was like as well as it could have gone. But I just wish it had never gone that way in the first place, because then, you know, we could have had like a better ending. But anyway, I will just say that. And then we will move into the sidebar. So at the top of my sidebar, I'm using my Galaxy 4.0 Simply Gilded bow washi from the Rockstars box, the sub box. What am I trying to say, y'all? And I'm using the gratitude box that comes in the kit. And then right here, I'm just showing you there's 2 options for a to-do list. You could do another one of those boxes, but I just chose to mix it up since I already had a box. I thought it was pretty neat. Usually I use my like Grateful For sticker by Cozy Paper Co. and I'll use like a checklist, like a Monday to Sunday or not checklist, tracker. But I thought this box was so pretty and like so unique, and I don't usually use something like that, and it still like says gratitude, so it's perfect. Then I separated that with the Galaxy 4.0 moons, and then as you saw, I did the to-do header and the like checklist with the crystal. But like I said, there is also like a just box that says to do, and you could just kind of freehand everything in there. So then at the bottom I still had a little bit of space there. I'm using the constellations, again, the Galaxy 4.0 constellations, and I ran out of whiteout. So that's why I didn't white out all the lines, unfortunately. Hopefully I'll be able to get some before my next plan with me, because like, I hate when the lines show through. Well, we'll see. Oof, sorry about that. I just had like choked on air. And had to like get a drink. So anyways, so I just used the constellations as a little background. And then I just wanted to use some of the deco from the kit. And so I kind of put it in this pattern. I love these moons. They're so pretty with the crystals. And I put it in this pattern that's kind of like the symbol for the goddess. So I thought it was so, so pretty. There's also a set of die cuts in the shop, Aurora and Avalon Creations, that are like moon crystal die cuts. And they look exactly like that. They have a bunch of like, they're like moons and crystals, and there's also some that are just crystals, and they're so pretty. If you check my Instagram, you'll see me like use those in the background of some of my, you know, my pictures, and they're just so pretty. I love them. Anyway, so starting with Monday, going to be uploading this plan with me that you're watching right now. I'm going to skip over Tuesday, and I'm going to return to it because I forgot to put something in. I thought there was nothing, but we'll come back. So for Wednesday, I'm going to use my little gold foil paper clip by My Newest Addiction. Those are on the clear sticker paper to remember to pre-plan for next week before I actually film, because it just saves me a lot of time. So I always pre-plan. Then I'm going to mark Cozy Paper Co's $1 Wednesday, since she always has a $1 Wednesday special. These beautiful little moon half boxes are actually from a previous $1 Wednesday of hers. So you get like that quarter sheet of small stickers on premium mat for $1 or for $1.25 for the clear paper. And then when you mention Lisa in the notes, you'll get my exclusive deluxe freebie. It's really big. That's why I call it deluxe. It's like it's like the biggest freebie I've ever had, if you don't count my dashboard from Aurora and Avalon, because you know it's a dashboard, so it's big. But as far as stickers go, it's definitely a huge freebie. Then on Thursday, I need to film and edit for next week, so I'm just using the same arrows. Those 3 arrows from My Newest Addiction. I always use those for anything YouTube related. And then the camera icon is from Cozy Paper Co. And then I'm using this beautiful like foiled half box or whatever. It's kind of smaller than a half box. From the Giving Girl. My cat wants to be in this plan with me. Because I won a giveaway that she was doing. Make sure you join her Facebook group, because I won a giveaway and she gave a fat old stack of a bunch of stickers. And so I got... Okay, can you stop, please? I got some of those little boxes and these little twinkly stars as well. I got a bunch. Make sure you check out my like haul right before, not the Go Wild haul, but the haul before that. I have a ton of Giving Girl stuff to show in that haul, so you can see everything I got. So anyways, I'm using those little stars just to use as like early dismissal. And luckily that came up because it stuck to the tweezers. And the early dismissal is just like clear gold foiled sticker from Rose Colored Days. And then I used the Last Day of School script on gold foil from Sticker Bloom. And those were both from previous $2 Tuesdays. Actually, I'm not sure about the Rose Colored Days, but I know the Sticker Bloom was. Since Thursday is my son's last day of school and he does only have a half day, so that's how I choose to mark that. Then on Friday, I'm using a like quarter box that comes in the kit with the like crystal moon there on the side. And I'm using another like bow clip from my newest addiction because I need to remember. It's like I use this as like my little reminders. My son has to go to his Quest appointment to do like some blood work. And then I'm going to take these gold foiled $ icons from Dash of Sun Designs, and I'm going to put that on top of this little checklist here. I mean, it's not little. It's like almost like full box size, but not quite. And this is going to be for my bills due, my bills that are due. Next, I'm going to be taking these beautiful little, they're like twinkly, they're almost like little things. See how thin they are? They're super thin. And there's like little twinkly stars. They're so pretty. The Giving Girl gave me a ton of stickers, y'all. And a bunch of them were like so perfect for this kit because a lot of them are like purple, bluey, and pastel pink. They're so pretty. I'm just going to use that to mark that my parents are going to be out of town again. Again, my in-laws, I just call them parents. Y'all, they're always out of town. So living the retired life. And then I'm just using a couple of these tiny flags that come in the kit because they're just like so stinking cute. And I wasn't exactly sure what to do with them, but I was like, these are so freaking cute. So like, I want to use them. And that's just to mark Trash Eve. So I kind of just put one on each side, and I used my Trash Eve scripts from Binks and Bones. And then the trash can icon is from Magic Prints Co. Then I'm going to take next to this, like, it's a flag, but it's like not like the whole like width of the box. I don't know what you call it, but it's a flag. So I'm going to take the flag in the like bluey grayish color. Since it's going to be like my first day off with my son on his summer break. We're going to be going out and doing something fun. So I'm going to fill that in. I don't know what we do. And then I'm using one of these like icons from, again, The Giving Girl. And it's just a star because I don't know. I didn't really know what we were going to do. So I just put a little star. And then I'm going to take one of the half box that already come in the kit. And I'm going to take another icon from The Giving Girl, this time a little heart. And those are gold foiled icons. To mark planning with my son. I try to remember to plan with him on Sundays, so like we can plan for the, next week. And then I'm taking this half box that's already got a little bow in it, from The Giving Girl, super cute. And it's like this darker grayish kind of color, almost brownish, which initially it kind of like looks weird with the kit, but if you look at some of these flowers, especially down in the bottom washi, you'll notice it. Some of them are like almost exactly that color. So I was like, okay, this box works really good. And that's just to mark that my parents will be back in town. And then they'll probably leave the next day. Who knows? And then moving back to Tuesday, again, I forgot I need to do my nails. Usually I don't always put my nails in because I just sometimes don't do them when I'm supposed to do them, but I really need to do them. So when I really, really need to do them, I will put them in my planner. So yeah, I just used a little nail polish icon with the cute little bow from Cozy Paper Co. Those are also from a $1 Wednesday over a half box that's already came in the kit. Then I'm just going to put some of this 5mm in this like purple with hollow stardust or whatever, shooting star washi up at the top, just for a little more purple and a little more color. And then that's about it for this plan with me. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And please leave me a comment down below if you have any questions about anything. As always, the links to the shops are down in the description box, as well as any discount codes I have to save you any money in case you want to shop. But yeah, if you have a question or you just want to say hi, then leave me a comment. I always reply back. I hope you subscribe if you're not already, and definitely give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. All right, take care, y'all. See you next week. Bye.